looking for some Christmas crochet gift ideas, I have two videos that I am going to combine together, and it's going to give you a total of 20 gift ideas. It was some videos that I put on last year, and you guys really liked them, for those of you who already saw those videos. But there's many of you that you probably haven't seen those. So I'm going to go ahead and I am going to combine the two together as one video. If you would like to watch them separately, I am going to have the links in the description box below. These are some really nice gift ideas for Christmas. Hi, I'm Darlene and this is Heartfelt Crochets, and this is where I research, I study, I share, and I teach all things crochet. So if you have found this video to be helpful, will you please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to hit that notification bell. I am going to start with idea number one, which is a cup cozy. I think this is a really neat idea. You can also make coasters to go with them so that they're a set. And what you do is you take your coffee mug. I'm using one of my favorites is the Footprints in the Sand mug. And what you do is you just take the handle of your cup cozy and put it on the handle of your mug, wrap it around, and that's it. That's all there is to it. And it is a really neat idea, especially in the winter. If you're having a cold drink in there, this will keep your hands warm. Now, I do want to point out that you want to make sure that it's a little bit of a snug fit on your mug so it doesn't end up sliding. If you do just want to hold it this way, because if it's hot especially, you don't want to spill anything hot on you. So just make sure that it's the proper size. And if you need one a little bit bigger or a little bit smaller, it is simply just omitting or adding a row. Cute idea. Cup cozies. All right, so for idea number two, we have a bottle holder. Now here I ended up turning regular worsted yarn into bulky yarn by combining two different colors of regular worsted yarn. I needed this to be heavy duty because my water carrier is like a really big container. And I needed something that was a little bit more sturdy and that wouldn't stretch out so quickly, because acrylic yarn is stretchy. So you can also make this out of cotton yarn, which will end up holding its form much better over time because it doesn't stretch. And this part here goes across over your shoulder, under your arm. If I stand up, you're not going to be able to see me. And as you're walking, you can just go ahead and take a sip. I like them. Now, you can make these for, just a smaller bottle. See, that one, it disappears. So you would just want to make sure that you started out with your bottom base, the size of the base of your bottle. That way it will hug your bottle, so it's not like floating around in there. See how easy that came out? Now, gift idea number 3 is this adorable sunflower coaster set. If you know somebody that really loves sunflowers especially, this is a set of 5. These took me about 10 minutes. See, I'll show you. It took me about 10 minutes per coaster. It's a really easy pattern, It looks like it probably could be a little complicated, but it isn't. It is really simple. And then it has this little bowl, nice crocheted bowl, again, really simple, that fits all 5 of them inside. So it makes an adorable little decoration as well, and they're ready to grab it if you need them. Idea number 4 is these little AIRPOD case holders. You could make it a little bit smaller if you have Apple AirPods like I do, because this case is a little bit large for that. But they have AirPods that you buy like at Walmart for Android phones that are much larger than the Apple AirPods. Let me show you mine. This one is made out of granny squares, and I just made that one out of 2 different colors and then did the opposite. And then this one I just did the solid colors. And these are my AirPods. It still fits nicely in there only because I have it in this case. If I was to take them out of this case and then put it in here, it's going to be loose and it's going to be big. But you just want to make sure the person that you intend on giving this to, just somehow secretly find out what AirPods they use, the larger or the smaller one, and then just make the case accordingly. Fits right in. And then you have this little chain that fits into this little space right here. Makes it nice and secure, so it's not coming out. And then you would just go ahead and you'd put it on your purse handle or your belt loop, and you would just end up putting this through, and it would end up being secure. Now, gift idea number 5 is the adorable bookmarks. And if you know someone that is an avid book reader and just loves to read, these cute little flowers with this leaf on the bottom is just adorable. Now for idea number 6, I made this really adorable, simple, quick little trinket bowl, if you will. You can set it on your nightstand to put your jewelry in or your watch in at night. Or put it on your dresser to hold bobby pins and barrettes, hair ties. It's really cute that it just holds something that you want to keep together and not have strewn all over the place. And number 7, if you have long hair, if you know somebody that has long hair, who doesn't love scrunchies? All you do is buy the packages of hair ties, and then you just simply crochet around the hair ties. And I think this is a really neat idea for anybody that you see scrunchies in their hair, and this helps them stand out a little bit and say, hey, look, I have crocheted scrunchies. Idea number 8 is, you probably have seen my tutorial on these mini pillows. Again, these are sunflower mini pillows for the sunflower lover. The back is just single crochets, and the front is a combination of different stitches. We have a double crochet, we have the puff stitch, and we have a cluster stitch. And it's a nice pattern, nice easy pattern for beginners too. Anywhere you want to throw it. It's a cute little decorative pillow. I like that idea. Now for gift idea number 9. Do you know people that just, no matter what they do, they just can't keep a plant alive? They underwater it, they overwater it, there's not enough sunlight, they just don't have a green thumb. crochet them. A plant, can't kill this one. Can't overwater it. Can't underwater it. There is such a variety of different plants that you can crochet. You can find so many ideas online. It was a gift to myself. Have to gift yourself now and then, you know. I really like this one coming up. Number 10 and 11. I have to say that probably are my favorites right now, just because of the time of year it is. It's really cold. This is a headband. It's an ear warmer. I personally have problems with my ears when it comes to the cold. I get bad earaches. Any cold wind, it all gets into my ears, and I get these really sharp pains in my ears, so I have to cover my ears. And this is perfect. I mean, it's a nice headband. You can use any type of yarn that you want to keep your ears nice and warm. I really like this idea. Makes a really great gift, especially for those that live in cold climates. And that brings me to number 10. I just found this pattern online, and this one's I made for myself, but these would make such an awesome gift. It'd make a fabulous gift. Check this out. It's a bucket hat. You can just flip just the top. See? Or you can flip the whole rim up. I love it. It's so warm. It's so cozy. I absolutely love it. This would, anybody that you gave this to, I think, would be so thankful. And who wouldn't love a bucket hat? Seriously. Now we are getting into bags, carry bags. These take a little bit longer to make. I have a story that goes with one of these. And it was this type of bag, only in a different color. And my granddaughter was pregnant with my great-grandson, and the baby shower was coming up, and I didn't want to get her a traditional diaper bag. So I made her this bag. And he's 7 years old, and she still has that bag. And it is so stretched out, it isn't even funny, because she stuffs that thing. She puts everything that you can imagine in it. You could put a bowling ball in here and it would just stretch out and not rip. It is so strong, so sturdy, and she's ready for another one because she just wants one that's a little bit tighter now because the other one's so stretched out. But I am so impressed with this bag. And anybody that loves larger bags or tote bags and just wishes that they had more room, make them one of these, because you can fit so much in this. And for you granny square lovers, this is going to be the ideal thing for you. This is just a bunch of granny squares that was crocheted together. And it's a real simple pattern. Has a really nice border around the top with the handle. There is such a variety of colors that you could use to fit your wardrobe, or, you know, the favorite colors of the person that you are gifting it to. Really, really nice idea, especially for granny square lovers. And then we have, last but not least, if none of these gifts are going to work for the person that you're trying to think of a gift for, you just don't know if they're going to like it, if they're going to use it, you know, they're a picky person, then this particular one is for Christmas. But there's so many ideas that you can find online. But because Christmas is right around the corner, and I'm going to be selling this one at the December craft show, this adorable little mitten, and then you would take a gift card. I just wrote gift card on this piece of stock paper, and simply just put the gift card in the mitten. It's perfect for the person that you have no idea what to buy. And so we're going to go ahead and we are going to start with a beginner friendly one. So this is a cup cozy. I had this in one of my last videos, and this is a very, very popular gift. Only in the last one, I didn't have this coaster that went with it. Now I have this coaster. So it's a set. It sits right on. Perfect. Makes an awesome gift. Okay, and then the next very beginner friendly project is this headband. Now this on me, I'd put it on to show you, but it's big on me because my head's small. This is more a man's size. It fits my husband's head perfectly. This is a very easy pattern. It is all double crochets, and it's just front post and back post crocheting, and it's a very, very easy, very quick pattern. You could have this done in just an hour or so. And next, it looks like a really fancy stitch, but it isn't. It's single crochet and double crochet, and it's a very, very easy pattern. This is a lanyard for those that work in an office. This would make a really good gift for them. Goes around the neck, and your ID or keys or whatever hooks right on to this little clamp. And stand up a little bit. Makes a nice gift for people that work in an office. I will link all of these patterns to these. I didn't write these patterns. I found them on other YouTube channels, and as I was looking for gift ideas and wanted to crochet them myself for gifts and for this video purposes. So I'm going to go ahead and I will link all of those videos in the description box below underneath the name of each crochet project. The next one, this also looks very fancy, but I would say that maybe a beginner wouldn't be able to do this one, but this one is just a little credit card holder, and it has a little magnetic snap, and it has two sides that you can put your credit cards in. And then it just folds over and closes. So cute. An amazing gift, especially if you gift it with a gift card inside or a bill, $20 bill, $10 bill, $50 bill, whatever it is that you want to put in for a gift. I love this idea. This is so cute, so cute. I say so cute a lot, or adorable. Let's see if I can stop saying that and maybe use a little bit. So pretty, very pretty. All right, the next ones are getting a little bit more complicated. They take a little bit longer to make, and I wouldn't recommend if you're new at crocheting and you're just starting out. I would not recommend these. I made these for my husband, and I had him model them in this picture over here so that you can see what they look like on a man's hand. And it's a pair of fingerless gloves, and these would take 2 to 3 days depending on how long you're sitting to crochet. If you wanted to sit through the whole entire thing, it would be about 6 hours, I'd say, to make the whole pair. And then in the same color, but he's not a scarf person, but this is, you know, perfect for a man as well, and you can give it as a set or as individual gifts if you wanted. This is a scarf, and this is a block stitch. It starts from a corner, and it works corner to corner. You start off with one block, and then 2 blocks, and then 4 blocks, and you keep working your way up, and then it works up straight and then works back the opposite direction. It is a really neat pattern. I really think you should give it a try. It's really fun making this. I love the way it looks. It is really warm. This is just in regular worsted weight yarn. This is in the color charcoal. I love the pattern. This could be a nice man gift for the sophisticated gentleman, the office man, or just any casual wear. Okay, and then we have these slipper socks. These are really easy to do. Again, I wouldn't suggest just for a beginner, but it's an easy, really easy pattern to follow. This cuff, fairly high, so if you wanted to, you could just say you're wearing a pair of leggings and you just wanted to pull it up over your leggings. Your other option is fold it down over. You could tack it down so that that cuff never comes up. That's totally up to you. Last but not least, I remember wearing these when I was a kid, back in the 70s, 80s maybe even. They're coming back in and they are trending. The leg warmer. And I'll go ahead and put a picture of those over here as well. Very nice, very warm, all double crochet. And then you have your back loop only ridge crochet for both ends of the ribbing. And there you have it. I hope that you have found a couple of gift ideas that maybe you are going to be crocheting this year. Comment below. Let me know which ones they may be and maybe even how they came out. And until next time, bye.